The team with the lowest projected wins for the 2025 NFL season is the New Orleans Saints. Derek Carr retired. They drafted Tyler Shuck, which was questionable for some. And the only other two quarterbacks are Spencer Rattler and Jake Haener. Now, I want to be clear. I think the Saints had an awesome draft. I think Kelvin Banks was a home run. Tyler Shuck was a little weird for me. But Vernon Broughton, Jonas Sanker, Danny Stutzman. I really like that UCLA tight end too, Molokai Matavao, if that's how you say it. Regardless, I really like their draft. I think this is going to be a super fun team to rebuild. And who knows, maybe Tyler Shuck is an absolute freak. We're definitely importing the draft class. And our head coach is boozy because we're in New Orleans, you know? Goodbye, Derek Carr. Enjoy retirement. The New Orleans Saints in the second round select. Get on out here, Tyler. Look at Boozy. Look at Tyler Shuck, dude. He's number 44 in true value. He excels at mid-range throws. He can make every throw. And he's hidden dev. He's hidden dev in this draft class. That's actually really solid. Although he's definitely not 22 years old. Tyler Shuck is 25. Not gonna lie, that head scan actually looks like a lot like him, though. This draft class didn't have a lot of depth, unfortunately. So I couldn't get those third and fourth round guys. But Kelvin Banks is a 73. Tyler Shuck is a 73. So they're not ungodly. Jalen Milroe ended up on the Giants, though, and he's a 76 overall. All right, gentlemen, this is the new look Saints roster. Alvin Kamara is sadly on his last legs. He does get a nice little upgrade here, though. We'll take some spin move. Yeah, he's 30 years old. I love Kamara, though. There's no way I'm trading Kamara. He's such a classic Saint to me. Chris Olave is a really bright spot on this team. He's got to stay healthy, of course. We got Marquez Valdez-Scantling and Rashid Shaheed. I like Rashid Shaheed, too. Tyler Shuck will be interesting. Hidden dev is huge. I didn't think they'd give him hidden dev. 96, though. He's got a cannon. His accuracies aren't great, and he's actually, like, relatively fast, so I like how that looks. Definitely got to work on the tight end position. I don't know that I'm going to rock Juwan Johnson. Taysom Hill is very old. And then defensively, a lot of older guys. Tyrann Mathieu, Pete Werner, Demario Davis. Kool-Aid McKinstry should be fun. I'm excited about him. Brian Breesy out of Clemson. I'm excited about him. And I did make us a little Danny Stutzman on defense, although his college should be Oklahoma, not Oregon. 87 speed, 82 tackle, 81 block shed, 86 hit power. Gotta work on the awareness, the zone coverage. But all things considered, I'm actually excited about this because our linebackers are really aging in New Orleans. So the core of our young guys, Danny Stutzman, Kelvin Banks, Tyler Shuck, and midway through 2025, we're 3-3, which, I mean, the win projection is 5.5. So we're already doing kind of good. Tyler Shuck is struggling though. Really low yards, 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Kamara's doing solid with 5 touchdowns. Chris Olave's certainly getting his reps. Juwan Johnson is next up on that list. Then Kamara, then Shaheed. And defensively, Brian Breesy's got the most sacks. I just wanted to check in on our team early. I do think I need to make a scheme change here. Unfortunately, New Orleans offense is just not it. But I want something that's friendly for a rookie quarterback. I'm actually going to try out San Fran, which is also a West Coast zone run scheme, so we don't have to change our scheme. Defensively, I am going to stick to New Orleans 4-3, 4 D linemen, 3 linebackers. In this upcoming draft, we have so many positions we can look at, but I think we do need to focus on defense. I think Shuck can progress. We could get a late round running back. I love Olave. I like the O-line. Let's stick to this for now. I don't want to reinvent the wheel right now. I just need Tyler Shuck to have a good first season. We got a game here. We're hosting the Rams. I'm going to play the moments. I want to see what this Tyler Shuck plays like. Look at Shuck. Look at Tyler Shuck. Yeah, I mean, it's not the most impressive rookie showing of all time. 8 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. All right, big first quarter drive. Let's take the lead. Dude, I don't know much about San Fran's playbook, but I know that Brock Purdy's always putting up good numbers in it. We're starting out with play action in the back of our own end zone. It's a little scary. Look at Juwan Johnson. Dude, this is so sad, but I swear I know Juwan Johnson better by his super annoying wife on social media than I know Juwan Johnson. She is the greatest sports girlfriend rage baiter of all time. She knows exactly what she's doing, and it gets me good every time. Tyler Shuck, use that 80. Oh my God, he's kind of scrambling. 82 speed. Don't hit my boy. All right, 2nd and 10, Tyler Shuck. I kind of like that we have Valdez-Scantling. Oh, nice. Ew. I was going to say I like him for that downfield speed, but he might actually be washed now. I don't know that he's got that speed still that he used to have. 3rd and 10, motion out Kamara. And Olave gets a great release, and that's a perfect ball. That's the core, dude. We got to continue to progress Olave. And I hate to say it, but this might be Kamara's last year. Tyler Shuck, juke! Psycho. That rookie right there doing that, he's going to learn real soon not to do that in the National Football League. But you know what? Let him have his fun. Let him have his fun until he gets absolutely clocked and finds out. Got a little check down here. We're going to get out of bounds. That's a late hit, ref. I am interested to see in real life what the Saints end up doing. I mean, there's a world where the Saints start Spencer Rattler for a little bit. I just don't know that I believe in Spencer Rattler like that. I don't know that I'm sold on Spencer Rattler. I saw an article that called Spencer Rattler a veteran, which I guess is technically true, but it just made me cringe. I just can't put that there. Go drop back to Kamara. We still got, hey, listen, Kamara's an 82 overall. We got at least one good year out of him still. So let's get some good reps out of the boy. All right, 2nd and 4. Good looking drive so far. Tyler Shuck. Shifty. Oh, the step back, Selly. Tyler, you dog. All right, defense needs my help. Let's get in there. Danny Stutzman is not getting a ton of reps right now. I think the biggest problem with this defense, outside of them being old, like it's a lot of good older players, but we have no abilities. And Demario Davis, great play. You definitely need abilities are so important in Madden for getting pass rush, for swatting away balls. This entire defense is star or normal dev. That's the max. And the swoop, Brian Breesy. I love him, dude. That was a great draft pick for them, too. We just got to get some stars, develop some young guys. I think I probably should be giving Danny Stutzman more reps, but between Pete Werner and Demario Davis, oh, fumble? Picked up by the Rams, but we'll hold them to a field goal here. Between Demario Davis and Pete Werner, I think the Saints are in a good spot. I think next season is when Danny Stutzman is going to get some serious reps. A little read option here. Oh, this is Olave in the backfield. That is a Chris Olave handoff, and you know what? That actually had some room. If I was able to get around him, ooh, that was the least moments I've ever got. 10-7, the game just simply ends. Yikes. Ah, Saints. Listen, we knew it was going to be a tough year, dude. Tyler Shuck threw for 98 yards. I think 70 of those were me. That's crazy. Maybe San Fran was not the move. I'm going to switch up this offense. I'm going to go to Cincinnati. We're going to run a multiple zone run. Hopefully that's friendlier to Tyler Shuck. That game was just so bad that I got to switch it up. We finished the season 6-11, so our win projection was 5.5 wins. We actually went over, so that's pretty exciting. Let's see if that midseason switch to Cincinnati. Oh, it was much more friendly for Tyler Shuck. Much more friendly. I mean, his touchdown interception ratio is not great, but he got his yards up big time. He was 30th in the NFL in yards at that point. He ends the season kind of in the middle of the pack, so I'm actually kind of excited about that. Dude, look at the interceptions, though. Drake May, Matt Stafford, Trevor Lawrence, Kyler Murray, and Shedeur Sanders all threw over. Oh my God, and Dak and Gino. Dude, the DBs in this sim must have gone nuclear. Wait a minute. That is the most interceptions I've ever seen. Fred Warner led the league with 7 interceptions. Deshaun Elliott, TJ Edwards, and Marquise Bell all had 6. And then there's just like 20 guys with 5. Ernest Jones, Grant Delpit, Foyesade Luakon, Kalen Carson. That's gross. I've never seen this many interceptions. Weird season. What about the sacks? Sack total, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson leading the pack. Let's worry about our squad, though. What about the Saints? So Saints defensively, Carl Granderson, Brian Breesy got home 5.5. Yeah, we have like no pass rush right now. Jermichael Pryor, our rookie. This is basically our Vernon Broughton because they didn't have him. He got 4.5 sacks. That's actually pretty good for a rook. Chase Young didn't do dick. That's a bummer. Tackles, it was Demario Davis and Pete Werner. Kool-Aid McKinstry coming in here. 2 interceptions apiece out of Demario, Pete Werner, Tyrann Mathieu, and then 1 out of Paulson Adebo. On the ground, Kamara picked up 836 and 11. Honestly, really good. I'm very happy about that. Good shit, Kamara. And then receiving, Olave got over 1,000 with 7. Juwan Johnson got 686 and 7. Shaheed, 845 and 4. That switch was definitely really good for us because these numbers were pitiful at midseason. So I think we'll stick with Cincinnati Bengals playbook. I like that. And I don't see any reason to go away from Saints defense. The only reason we're not getting pass rush, we don't have a freak show down there with abilities. And Chase Young just hasn't progressed the way that the Saints in real life have wanted him to, nor for us how we've wanted him to. Ooh, 2025 Super Bowl was Bills Lions. Dude, if this can happen IRL, it'll be the greatest day of my life. Lions at Bills, Lions lost. Bummer, but at least they made it. Jalen Milroe won Offensive Rookie of the Year, so he beat out Tyler Shuck. Damn, that would have been big. Oh, that would have been big. Shoot. Take a look at how unbelievable unbelievably depleted our lineup is now. Just because so many players on this team are so old, like Tyrann Mathieu just got clapped on overall. Demario Davis, Willie Gay, Howden, and on the offense, we lose our right tackle, but Kelvin Banks steps in, and we just cleared up so much salary cap. Like, salary cap is a myth. It's just a myth. I don't know how teams do it. I don't understand the nuances of it, but for so long, everyone always told me the Saints are screwed on salary cap. The Saints are screwed on salary cap. We got 108 mil here in 2026. Also, nobody, look at free agency. Nobody wants to play for New Orleans. Literally nobody. That's crazy. Is anyone interested? Who want me? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, Rachaad White, star dev, 27 years old, that's not a bad pickup. But I think I'm gonna draft a running back here, and I'd rather start a rookie than start working on 27-year-old Rachaad White. Mike Evans is in there. Ivan Pace Jr. is in there. He's semi-interested. He's 25 star dev. I think we go Danny Stutzman, Ivan Pace, and we got some nice linebackers. I'm going to pick up Ivan Pace here if he'll take it. Also, Ronnie Hickman is available. 24 years old, 77 overall. He's a little slow, but he's dirt cheap. This is worth it. Ronnie Hickman signs, but Ivan Pace Jr. went elsewhere, I think. Unless he just didn't decide yet. No. Ivan Pace goes to the Titans. Damn. Well, we got to start winning games, and free agents will want to play here. I get it. I get it. All right, kicking off this NFL draft, we have round 1, pick 7. We're looking for an elite pass rusher and a running back. I have to assume I'm not going to take a running back here. It's very rare that you find a really good first-round running back. It's possible, but it's rare. Although, this throws a wrench in things. This is one of the best tight end prospects I've ever seen. Oh, shit. Ryan McCoy, vertical threat UCLA tight end. So we're going to get a UCLA tight end anyway. Have you ever seen that many elites? Elite, 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 and then solid strength, which is completely fine for a tight end. He's the fastest tight end in the class. He ran a 4.49 at 6'4", 236. It's actually like a relatively undersized tight end. Dude, this guy's a freak. I got to say, this is just best player available. I have to take this. I might switch over to Kansas City offense to really utilize my tight end. He is #1 in true value. We just got a monster. We just got a monster. This is the best player in the class by overall. 90 speed, 91. Oh, we just got a freak. Dude, if I wanted to, I could move him to wide receiver too. But since we already have Chris Olave, ooh. You gotta love that he's Ryan McCoy too, and he's going to the Saints. He's like Eric McCoy's tight end brother. It's like Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce. What do you know? All right, second round for the Saints here. Absolute home run pick right there. That was a home run pick. So a great start to this draft. There's a really good right tackle in here. Don Babineau. This guy's definitely a hidden dev right tackle. Multiple good offensive linemen. I just don't know that I can take that position right now. Really solid looking linebacker. I just don't need it. Now we're talking. Oh, shit. Eddie Oakman? Eddie Oakman out of USF. 6'4", 260. Elite, elite, elite. Good, great, and solid. Great speed. Elite acceleration as a speed rusher. We might, dude, this might be a nasty draft class. Our servers cannot process your request. I swear, if there is a world where I don't get those two when I redraft, I'm gonna cry because those are both monsters. Okay, we're good. It plopped me right back in the draft, and we're going for Eddie Oakman. Where's my boy? Where's my boy? Where did he go? Where is Eddie Oakman? It's round 2, pick 7, and I don't see him on the board. These are all, where'd he go? No way they just took him from me. It's gonna auto-pick me. I don't understand where he went. What the fuck just happened? Dog, that's crazy. This is collusion. This is straight up collusion. They don't want to see me succeed. What on earth just happened? All right, we're gonna have to figure that out later. That's crazy. All right, there's a very talented looking right guard here, Pat Jansen. Elite strength, elite change of direction, elite acceleration. Love to see elite strength on a guard. So I'm gonna take it just for the value here. Unfortunately, he's normal dev, and it says he's #1 in true value, which he's definitely not. So I have no idea what's going on. I think this draft class just completely broke on me. $1 billion corporation, by the way. Dude, I want to know where Eddie Oakman is. I want to know where that kid is, because I'm getting pissed. Okay, let's see what just happens here as we get to this draft recap. Okay, so they gave me my first round guy. Ryan McCoy is an 81 overall. They end up giving me Zaire McLeod, who's a 75 overall strong safety. That right guard was also a 75. A 4th round wide receiver. This is one of my best drafts ever, and I didn't even get the guy I wanted. So where is Eddie Oakman? I guess we're gonna, oh my God, this class is cracked. All right, Ryan McCoy was tied with Theo Townsend as one of the best players in the class. Ryan McCoy is maybe superstar X Factor right out the gates. So we got to switch to Kansas City. I'm happy that the CPU ended up getting me someone really good, but I need to see Oakman now. Or did it crash because it like deleted his character somehow? I think he's like, he just got, oh no, he is real. So here's Eddie Oakman. He ended up going to the Chargers round 1, pick 15. I don't know how that is even possible. I think maybe he wasn't wasn't actually supposed, and now he's black. And now he's black. Okay, what on earth is going on? He's a 73 overall right end. We're not gonna get him. I'm gonna take my strong safety. And am I missing something? Guys, am I going insane? Show me round one, pick 15. Eddie Oakman, look at him right there. Eddie Oakman, what is he, like a ethnically ambiguous Vietnamese Hispanic man? I don't know. Click on him, black, incredibly black. That is not Eddie Oakman. Those are two different guys. Whatever. They robbed me, bro. They don't want to see me succeed. That's crazy. Although this is a incredible draft class that we just made. In fact, the CPU like made an objectively better pick if this guy's hidden dev. Zaire McLeod, 6'1", 220 rookie Georgia safety with hidden dev to replace Tyrann Mathieu. 91 speed. The CPU actually made a better pick. Sometimes you fall upwards, and that's what we just did. Only thing I did not do was get another running back. I did kind of forget that we have Kendre Miller. I think at this point in time, we let Kendre Miller take over the backfield. Kendre Miller's only 3 years in the league out of TCU. Similar size to Kamara, but he's not going to regress. Kamara's now down to 88 speed, so this is the right call. Also, I am going to move Danny Stutzman to our starting middle linebacker now. Demario Davis is 14 years in the league. He still has really good stats for a middle linebacker, but it's time for Stutzman to be the main starter. All right, let's zoom out and take a look at this Saints roster. Our best player here in 2026 is Chris Olave. Next up is Eric McCoy. We just got his brother at tight end, so that's exciting. McKinstry and Paulson Adebo are our next best players. Brian Breesy. We got Talis Fuaga out of Oregon State. Rashid Shaheed, Chase Young, Ryan McCoy, Carl Granderson, Pete Werner. This is going to look so different. When we're in the Super Bowl, this is going to look so different. I think you're going to see Tyler Shuck and Ryan McCoy leading the pack. And it also depends on how this strong safety, Zaire McLeod, progresses. But he's got a chance too. All right, here's your 2026 lineup. We got hidden dev wide receiver in there. Actually kind of excited about that. I'm gonna give him a few more reps. Offensive line's looking solid. Jansen and Kelvin Banks on the right side. They're both progressing well. McCoy, he's either superstar or superstar X Factor. You don't draft an 81 and they're not that good. We got Hickman out of free agency at free safety and Zaire McLeod at strong safety. Stutzman starts at middle linebacker. And I still gotta work on the D-line. I just still gotta work on the D-line. I gotta get, I don't know, either Granderson or Chase Young's gotta really step up, have a big season and get superstar, or I'm going to have to draft or trade or sign in free agency for that position. Only thing that's left for us here is switching over to Kansas City offense. We just drafted a generational tight end prospect, and we're going to use him. We need a power run West Coast scheme. It's a 75% scheme fight. That's not that bad at all. Damn, I'm going to be honest. Switching to Kansas City is usually like pretty OP. We are sitting on 112 mil of salary cap, so that's really good, but a 5-12 record. I expected better. Our offense, defense, and true overall are certainly going up, but that was a shockingly bad season, dude. Pete Werner had 136 tackles, 117 solo, leading the league. I'm interested to see why this went poorly. I thought that was going to be a really good year. Tyler Shuck improved. More yards, better touchdown interception ratio. Kendre Miller did not put up a great season, but Chiefs isn't great for your running backs, so that's okay. Receiving, Shaheed, McCoy, Olave. 11 touchdowns out of Bub Means. What? What? I mean, it's a good season, but this is underwhelming. I'm shocked by this. Got 7.5 sacks out of Jermichael Pryor, the backup D tackle. That's really exciting. So he's going to progress really well. Stutzman with 135 tackles. That's a huge season for him. 4 interceptions out of Kool-Aid. Yes, that is his real name. I'm going to go check our schedule. I have to assume we just lost a lot of very close games. And that just happens sometimes. That's okay. I don't think it's an indicator that this team's in a lot of trouble because I don't think we are. How many one possession losses do we have? 1? No, we're getting our asses handed to us. 2, 3 one possession losses. I mean, everything else, I'm getting my ass handed to me. I think I have to accredit that to our defense. I don't know, actually. Okay, we got 112 million cap. We obviously didn't make the playoffs. Let's go make a big move. I think at this point, you know, people are still not going to be particularly interested in playing for New Orleans unless they have some special reason to want to play here. I think we just got to throw the Myles Garrett tactic at them. Oh, you want to play for a contender? How do you feel about $160 million? Do you want to play for a contender now, or do you want to play for New Orleans? It was a classic Super Bowl. Eagles Chiefs. Eagles win. MVP is CJ Gardner-Johnson. And Josh Emerson wins Offensive Rookie of the Year for the Seahawks. That is a bummer. I was really hoping to get something in there for our generational tight end. Although at this point, we can see dev traits now. Look at the kid. You knew. This guy is going to be a 99 overall probably at the end of next season. That's insane how good he is, bro. He's a superstar X Factor out the gates. If you draft an 81 overall, they are either a superstar or superstar X Factor. And he's proven that. Let's go. Let's give him some good abilities, though. I think this should help him, too. Let's go bruiser, backyard tight end. I'll give him deep out elite. Chris Olave's looking nice. nice. Shuck's looking nice. Our rookie lost his star dev, unfortunately. Defensively, Danny Stutzman goes up to star dev. Kool-Aid McKinstry, we finally got a superstar on defense, ladies and gentlemen. Both our safeties got a dev trade upgrade to Kool-Aid McKinstry. Dude, his hair looks so sick in there, actually. He's got good abilities, too. Give him deep out zone KO, great ability. Give him pick artist and mid zone KO. Yeah, he's going to be a menace. He's going to be a problem. I can't go too hard on free agent. I know I said I want to throw the book at somebody, like, with just straight up money, but I can't go too hard because I do have a lot of young guys that are going to want big contracts because they're playing well. That tight end, Chris Olave, Tyler Shuck, Danny Stutzman, Kool-Aid McKinstry. So we got to manage this properly. Let's try and get one big defensive signing in this free agency. Sam Laporta's in there. Rasheed Rice is in there, but I don't got 26 mil a year to throw at Rasheed Rice. It's not happening. Ed Oliver. Ugh, I don't like this. Jake Bates is a dog. I'm picking up a kicker if I can. Well, I wanted a defensive signing. I don't think I'm going to get one. I don't really need D-tackle either. And one of these corners would be nice, but they're so old. I'll try and pick up Charvarius Ward for 2 seasons. I don't really need it. Really what I need is like an Ed Oliver. Well, no, I need an edge rusher. There's no edge rushers. Free agency ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna try and make a trade here. I think I'm gonna try and trade Chase Young. He has just not been productive. If we bundle Chase Young with a high draft pick, I think we can get an elite edge rusher and then just keep Granderson. Chase Young still got some good value to him too. So we'll put in Chase Young. Chase Young and a really solid first rounder. Wow, Caleb Williams is a 93 overall X factor. Damn. Wow. I don't know that I've ever seen this. Braden Fisk is a 90 overall superstar for the Rams. I don't know that I've ever seen him progress that well. I'm going to go for it. He's only got a year left on his deal, but we've got the bread to re-sign him for what he's going to want. I might be overpaying right now. I might be able to do this for a second and a third. I probably could have done it for less, but that feels fair in my brain. A superstar left end, 90 overall, 27 years old. So at least 3-4 good years out of him. A second, a third, and Chase Young. I don't know. I might have overpaid there, but I think that's what we're going to need to turn this team around. And we maintain our really high first-round draft pick. All right, so long as the game doesn't clap my cheeks on my draft pick, I'll get somebody good here. Okay, round 1, pick 5. I want to say we're in a best player available situation. Let's look at the physicals. Here's John Jackson. Not good enough. Great right tackle. Honestly, I'm kicking the can down the road. I don't think that we can get the value that we need here. Let's see what kind of offers we get for round 1, pick 5. Wow. First, second, fifth, seventh. Bills will give me 2 firsts. I'm going with the Seahawks offer. Seahawks are going to give me their first, still relatively high, next year's first, and a 5th. So we can still make a selection here. We just don't have to reach at 1-5. I'm going to buff the O-line. I think this is the best option I have. Elite strength. He has marginal jumping. I wonder if that's going to make him not hidden dev. I don't think it matters for a guard, but you never know. Okay, number 1 in true value. I don't think that's correct. I think this game's full of shit, but that, ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. That is a 95 strength left guard. Damn. What are they feeding them in Wisconsin? All right, we don't have a second or a third. We just use those for Braden Fisk, so we'll move this one along. All right, were you truly number 1 in true value? Holy shit, he might have been. That is a 79 overall left guard. That's an insta starter. And if this was a weak class, no, so that true value thing's still bugged, unfortunately. So Amari Jenkins was the best player in the class, round 1, pick 1. Kenny McDonald was an 81. I almost grabbed him. I'm not gonna lie. I did almost grab him. But I just didn't need a safety. He's a freak. But then Brian Vernon's the 3rd best player in the class at left guard. That's beautiful. CPU whiffed on all theirs, but we got an insta starter, and I can't be mad about that. My O-line is young and developing. Not only that, we just drafted the 3rd best player in the class, and we get Seattle's upcoming first rounder for this next draft. So we'll have our first rounder and Seattle's first rounder. And let's make sure our depth chart looks good right now. So Kendre Miller is still taking over our backfield. Wide receivers are Olave Shaheed and Kasim Mack. Whoa! Holy shit! He's 99 speed, 99 excel, 99 agility! The thing is, like, what's funny is it doesn't really matter in sim because the computer doesn't know how to cheese, but that's actually insane. I did not realize this kid was that fast. I didn't even look. Oh my god. All right, McCoy's an 88 overall superstar X Factor. He's gonna be amazing. Left tackle, Fuaga. Left guard, Brian Vernon. Center, Eric McCoy, still playing, love it. Ruiz at right guard, and Kelvin Banks at right tackle. My O-line is nasty. Braden Fisk is now at left end, superstar. Right end is Granderson. Anderson. My D tackles are Breesy and Jermichael Pryor, who have both been awesome. They've both been great. Outside linebacker, we got Dwight Ross out of Oklahoma, 2 years in the league. At middle linebacker, we got Stutzman leading the charge. Do kind of need a backup middle linebacker that's better. Outside linebacker, Werner's still kicking. Love it. At corners, McKinstry, Adebo, Isaiah Rich. So our third corner slot right now. Wait, did Charvarius? Oh, wow. I'm gonna be honest. I offered Charvarius Ward that really big deal, and I didn't check that he signed. I just assumed he did. He did not take our deal. Someone else gave him more, or he just liked him better. Also, he had no interest in us, so I guess that makes sense. Damn, I should have checked on that. So we do still want to get a corner. At free safety, Hickman. At strong safety, Zaire McLeod. At kicker, we got Jake Bates now. I got to make sure my slot wide receiver is Olave. This is why Bub Beans got so many reps. Make sure this is Olave. Honestly, Olave now at slot wide receiver, if he gets those 11 touchdowns, Olave might be superstar X Factor. This is going to be a big season for us. This is going to be a very big season for us. I'm going to sim to mid-season. I'll play that game. I got to get Shuck a superstar as well. But look at that O-line, bro. That O-line is gorgeous. So good. And then defensively, we got 2 superstars now. Maybe Stutzman can keep putting in reps and get himself up to superstar. And then we're a very competitive team. Let's sim this up to mid-season and find out, gentlemen. 4-3, baby. We had 6 wins last season, so we're already off to a good start. We're first in passing yards in the league. Tyler Shuck is leading the league in touchdowns and yards. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a big season. Honestly, pretty awesome game here. Falcons Saints, always a banger. Thursday night primetime game. Let's go test out our new roster. Chris Olave. Last game, is that 109 yards, 7 receptions, and a touchdown last game? Damn. Okay, Falcons got a quick 7, and my moment is on defense. So we're starting out a little slow here, but Braden Fisk off the edge, Danny Stutzman in the middle. Come on, Saints. That's Michael Penis Jr. with the motion over. He's got a couple different things open. Hey, good hit. Nope. I spoke too soon. 14-0. Dude, this is like an alternate timeline where Jason Kelce and Travis Kelce are on the same team. We got the McCoy brothers out there. There's Ryan McCoy and Eric McCoy snapping me the football. McCoy is in single coverage. I thought he wasn't gonna get that. Dude, you're gonna man up the best tight end in the league? All right, that's aggressive. It's his, second year, but damn, Falcons are kind of whooping our ass. 21-7. Big drive here. Let's go Kendre Miller. Let's get out of the danger zone. Kendre Miller. Little spin. Take a yard. Let's get up there. We gotta move those. It's a 2-minute drill, gentlemen. Yeah, I didn't mean to run this again, but it actually looks better with those great downfield blocks. Kendre Miller gets out of bounds, 1st and 10. All right, 1st and 10, 57 seconds. McCoy's got a lane. Deep, dude, this is why I say, some people say you're not supposed to put abilities on sim, but it's actually super important, even if you're not playing, because things like deep out, elite, and all that stuff, those activate. And that's a dot. And he just cooked. Who was that? Is that Bates? Terrell? I don't know who that is, but he got fried. Great work, McCoy. Oh, 14 seconds. I'm always forgetting how this shit works. Dude, whenever I go from college football to Madden, it messes me up so bad because the clock management is so different. That's my bad, boys. Olave lost his superstar? How on earth did Olave lose his superstar? I'm going Olave here. It's a tight window is an understatement. That's a super tight window. 45-yard field goal. We got Jake Bates for a reason. I kind of forgot how to kick field goals. Nope, I did not. When you zoom in like that, you can't see the meter, though, on Madden. I didn't realize that. All right, 21-10. We'll take our points. And we're back in range, baby. Coming out of half strong. Tyler Shuck and the boys. I don't know. I feel like this is a McCoy route right here. I'm hoping this is man coverage, and he'll just sneak out underneath this. Even if it's zone, he should be there on the drag. He is. Beautiful throw. McCoy's gonna power his way up, 1st and goal. Let's give a little respect to that O-line. A little respect to Kendre Miller. Good push. Ugly dive. I was hoping for the trampoline. There's a trampoline jump I was hoping for. Not gonna get it. But, oh, I just needed a little time. 3rd and goal. Looking ugly on the goal line right now. I gotta trust this O-line. I'm going right back to Kendre Miller. 3rd and goal. Let's make this 17-21. Come on. Come on, Kendre Miller. Yes, sir. What are you bitching about, 25? That was your gap, son. Go fill it. Oh, they went for 2 and got it. All right, 21-18. Gun trips, halfback week. Danny Stutzman in the middle. Pete Werner, Braden Fisk. I love this team, man. I actually am really liking this rebuild. I think, oh, Braden Fisk. That's why we paid all those picks and Chase Young for you to do that right there. Great work. Back on defense, though. 21-18, 1st and 10. If they get a touchdown here, we're in a lot of trouble. 1st and 10. I'm guessing pass. Good guess. Who's home? Nobody's home. Somebody's home. We're in trouble now. That's a great ball. All right, fourth quarter, 3rd and 8. Clock is ticking. We got to get down there, gentlemen. Oh, my boy's in single coverage, and he's overthrown. Tyler Shuck. I knew your old ass was a reach. We got to go for this, though. 4th and 8. Come on, McCoy. Uh-oh. I don't know if anybody's open. Rashid Shaheed drops it. That was a money ball. That was a great pass. Damn. I am 0 for 2 on taking over in the moments. The Falcons get the W. Take our L, boys. It's still a good season so far. 4 wins already through 8 games. I don't know if this is relatable, but do you guys ever just get the most random craving, bro? Can I tell you, can I put you on right quick? Mini Starburst Sours. Holy shit. It'll ruin your life. Honestly, I might be pregnant. All right, we end the season 7-10. Tyler Shuck had an amazing season. We just are like, we're not closing out games, but we're consistently getting way better. 3rd in the league. Dude, how we win 7 games, we're actually Joe Burrow and the Bengals. 4,700 yards, 41-10. That's such a good season. He's going to get superstar for that. League leader, J.J. McCarthy, 54-8. I'll let you look at these stats while I eat my Starburst, so I'm not talking through food, but 22 touchdowns out of Joe Mixon. Now, these are the stats I'm looking for, boys. 17 touchdowns, 1,300 out of Olave. McCoy, 1,307. Hell yeah. Defensively, Stutzman leads the way with 4 sacks, too. Nice Stutzman and 2 interceptions. Great season for him. 9 out of Pryor, 7.5 out of Fisk. Looking for a little more out of Fisk. Adebo, Stutzman, Hickman, Werner, McLeod, McKinstry, Isaiah Rich, all with interceptions. We are slowly but surely climbing the ladder of wins. Now, let's see if we can have a successful free agency. That's the one big thing we haven't done yet. We've drafted super well. We made a really good trade. I need a nice free agency. 6 Super Bowl. Niners Ravens Super Bowl. Dre Greenlaw is MVP. No offensive or defensive rookie of the years. We didn't really expect it that season. In fact, we couldn't have got it that season. Top story. Dak Prescott was just cut by the Cowboys. Also, Joe Mixon puts up 22 touchdowns and 1,400 yards with the Texans, and then he just retires. He's out of there. He goes, yeah, I'm never doing that shit again. Free agency is absolutely loaded with talent. Landon Dickerson wants us, but we don't want him. I'm sorry, Dickerson. I will say, though, look at Nate Wiggins. He only wants $12 million a year. He's 25 years old with 96 speed. He's 6'2". Hell yeah. This is a huge signing. I am not letting you slip to somebody else. We're going to have 3 awesome corners here in New Orleans, and I'm also going to take a shot here on Milton Williams. He's got interest. He's an 88 overall D lineman. He does not have star depth, but that's okay. He'll go in for Granderson. I just got to land them both. Nate Wiggins, bang. Milton Williams is still thinking it over, but our offer is the only really competitive one here. Nate Wiggins and Milton Williams. Our New Orleans Saints, we add an 88 and 89 overall in free agency on defense. Oh, yeah. And now I got the Seahawks pick, and I got my pick. Ooh, we're about to have a real good season. Round 1, pick 8. Round 1, pick 10. We're about to build a super team. This is actually about to be unfair, the team we're about to build. Hello! First round running back out of Utah, Demetrius McBride. His physicals aren't insane, but he has great speed and elite agility. And I never get first round running backs, and it's finally time to do it. Demetrius McBride. Number 1 in true value, probably fraudulent, but you're definitely hitting Dav at 93 speed, 90 excel. Yes, sir. Dude, this team's gonna be so sick. Not to mention we got another pick here too, right after. I don't know which one of these is Seahawks and which one is us, but the Seahawks trade was a really good one because they ended up not being great. I think I'm just gonna take best player available, which I've said a lot today, but whatever. Suck me. I'm buzzing off the Starburst Sours, bro. Eventually, we do need a Pete Werner replacement. Quentin Herrick is a speed rusher, but I really like the elite speed, elite jumping, elite acceleration. You are a fast linebacker. He is normal, Dev. I did not expect that. 86 speed, 91 excel. Not as good as I thought. That one's a reach, but I'm excited about Demetrius McBride. Dude, holy shit. This is the best drafting I've ever done. An 81 overall and an 80 overall on normal strength draft classes. He was, oh my God, what is this draft class, bro? Phil Duggan, Gaffney, Corbett. Dude, there are 7 players 80 overall or better. And we still made a great pick, though. Demetrius McBride is an 80 overall running back with 93 speed. Oh my God, yes. I don't have to run Chiefs offense anymore either. I think I want to stick with it because it was just so good. It's just not a need anymore. Let's go, let's make sure our depth chart's looking right. Yep, Quentin Herrick is an instant starter out there at right outside linebacker. He's still high over. He was 76 too. Like, he's good. 2028 lineup is disgusting. Olave got X Factor for that crazy season. McCoy, of course, still has it. Shuck finally got his superstar. Demetrius McBride is at least star dev, if not superstar. or X Factor because he's an 80 overall. And defensively, it's still just Fisk and Kool-Aid McKinstry. But Nate Wiggins is now corner 2. Pryor and Breezy are 86, 87, and Milton Williams is an 89. This team is nasty. This team is gross, dude. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, boys. Let's go. I think we should be in the playoffs this season, and we should be a serious competitor. I don't know that we can go to the bowl right now, but I feel good. Look who it is. Look who it is. An 11-6 season for the 91 overall New Orleans Saints in the 2028 wildcard here. What about the season stats? Tyler Shuck, second in the league in passing yards. Chris Olave led the league, 20 touchdowns, 1,600, but Jefferson and Khalil Shakir both had 21 touchdowns. Damn. Great season, though, 44-12. I mean, it's actually a worse season, technically, statistically, for him than last season, and yet we won more games. So we're finally putting wins together. Demetrius McBride, 9-12-6 on Chiefs Playbook is really impressive. McCoy, another amazing season. Kassim Mack had 9 touchdowns, too. He's probably just getting those burner touchdowns. Stutzman and Werner, what about the pass rush? Hey, dude, so Braden Fisk, like, really is just not doing that much, which is interesting. Milton Williams, though, and Jermichael Pryor almost hitting that double-digit mark, but neither of them just quite. Either way, Jermichael Pryor ends up being so good for this team. I was not expecting, okay, you're also black when your face scan says otherwise, but you know what? Whatever, because you're a stud. 95 finesse moves and 90 strength. Let's play this wild card, gentlemen. Let's see what we can do here. We got the big overall advantage, but I don't know. The Falcons have had our number. First moment is a first drive on offense. And Mr. Olave is overthrown. Shuck, what are we doing? By the way, don't even get me started about this dude's last name pronunciation. I understand that it doesn't make any sense for it to be Shuck. I totally agree with that. But Tyler Shuck, from the horse's mouth, he says it's pronounced Shuck. Like, you know, like huck, like you'd huck corn. I have no idea why it's pronounced that way, but it is. And there's Demetrius McBride. Oh, McCoy. McCoy is one of the best tight ends in the league. He thinks he's too good to downfield block. That's just how it goes sometimes. He's a diva. All right, Shaheed downhill. This is such a good wide receiver group. I'll go Olave on this little one right here. Make this 2nd and 5. Definitely keep getting the rookie involved. Demetrius McBride. Oh, good blocks. I like it. Way to fight. We'll take a 3rd and 4. Falcons have been an issue, but I'm going to get outside this pocket, and Shuck's going to take... Get a little greedy, get a little greedy. But 15 yards, nice work. Deceptively fast. McBride is big. He's a big boy. All right, 1st and 10. Let's keep it up. Playing good ball right now, making good reads. There's McBride with a monster hit stick. It's very rare that I get a good first-round running back. Like, I just don't get to do it that often. So it's really exciting to have one, especially on a really dynamic team like this. I think McCoy, yes, sir. Get in front. Step up, kid. Same play. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, Shuck. 2 ugly yards. Go flood Z drive here. Just everything's clicking right now. Everything is clicking on this lineup. Everything's clicking on this rebuild. I'm feeling good. And Shuck is just this... Oh, do it again. He hasn't learned his lesson. It's been like 4 years in the league. He hasn't learned his lesson. But that works for us. All right, 1st and goal. Let's hand it off. Hey, we're now on the goal line, baby. We're going to that young buck. Demetrius McBride, that's why we took you round 1, pick 8. This ain't the 90s, bro. Not a lot of people are taking running backs that early. Unless there's an Ashton Genty or a Bijan Robinson or a Demetrius McBride on the board. And Demetrius McBride is gonna fight! Dude, this kid's a beast. I thought that thing was dead in the water. 3rd and goal. We're no huddling into one more run. Falcons can't stop it right now. Come on, Demetrius. Uh-oh. They got to push that time, but Demetrius does too. Dude, this kid's so good. All right, back in the red zone. We held him to a field goal. I think McCoy, if he's in man coverage, is a touchdown. I wouldn't call that man coverage, but Shuck has just had a day on the ground today. No fumbles, big stiff arms. Give it back to Demetrius, bro. Don't you give me a pass play, coach. We're on the 9-yard line. This is deja vu. We're running it right back. Come on, McBride. Come on, Demetrius. Big handoff, big truck. Can't get through him that time, but a good 5 yards. All right, let's pass. They're expecting the run, right? Let's pass. Here we go. 1st and goal. Ooh, I had McBride. But, dude, Tyler Shuck, scrambling maniac today. He's got like 50 yards on the ground. 14-6. We're back in the red zone. It's the 3rd quarter. We got an 8-point lead. We're keeping the Falcons out of the end zone. So that's huge to see out of our defense. See if offense can put up one more here. Great route. out of Chris Olave, and not a good ball. That gets pass led out to his right shoulder. That's a touchdown. 2nd and 10. What do we got? I'm going McCoy. Ooh, I should be intercepted. That should be an INT. I'm a lucky man right here. Run man one more time, please. Just do me a favor. And let my boy McCoy go get open. Tyler Shuck. Oh my gosh, dude, he's a beast. He's in. Tyler Shuck. All right, he's a Saint. Forget everything I ever said about him. He's a New Orleans Saint. Big end of the game drive. Looking at 1st and 10 here. Could put it all away. Win our first playoff game. I'm going Olave, and he's going to hang on. 2-minute warning is approaching. I'm going to snap this puppy. I'm going weak side zone run. Demetrius McBride, and I'm loving the blocks. And for the first time in a long time, I see Demetrius McBride actually get stopped in his tracks. 21-13, wild cards going to the Saints right now over the Falcons. A little NFC South matchup. Coach Boozy is geeked. All right, let's get out on the edge. 2nd and 2. Get me out there. Get me out there! Demetrius McBride follows his blocks. That can be a hat trick. We have all rushing touchdowns right now. Exclusively rushing touchdowns. And Falcons are in desperation mode. I'm sending a blitz. They're going to find nobody. This game's over. 28-13. The Saints pull off. That's a commanding win. 28-13 in the wild card. Falcons are moving on. Saints are moving on. I'm so sorry. I'm MM Dementia. Dude, a hat trick out of Demetrius McBride. Not a single passing touchdown. With this high-powered superstar tight end, superstar wide receiver, and we go all on the ground with the rookie. It is Packers at Saints for the divisional championship. Let's play the moments, boys. We're on a roll right now. I'm liking this. Also, I was reading your guys' comments on my last rebuild, which was the Koalas rebuild for college football, and it seemed that the consensus was playing the moments is more exciting than just watching sim. So if you're a big sim enjoyer, I'm really sorry, but for the next couple rebuilds, I am going to play the moments here. Once I've gotten my team to the spot I want it, and I'm really glad about how the rebuild's gone, I'm going to step in and play the moments in these big games, so I hope that's cool. I'll switch it up, though. I'm not going to be exclusive. But as we close out Madden 25 here, we do some of these more fun rebuilds with the new rookies coming in. I think I want to get my hands dirty. 2nd and 5. Packers are in the red zone, and that is a draw with a lot of room on it, but we get a big hit. Nice work. Josh Jacobs is going to feel that one. That's got to be an older Josh Jacobs. 3rd and 1. I think they run this football. I'm hopping on Ronnie Hickman. We got to go blow this run up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bodies. We're going to hold Green Bay to a field goal on their first drive. Okay. I thought that was a field goal. Looks like Green Bay got a touchdown. I don't know what happened, but that's on me. I'll take my L. McBride's a superstar. Look at that. He just unlocked it. Persistent, tireless runner, and playmaker. He's a superstar. Holy shit. X was open, but my pocket collapsed. We got a 4th and 8 coming up. I'm going to lose that moment. Although I do get to kick the field goal. Jake Bates, we got you for a reason, buddy. That's a great accuracy, great power kick. We're going to pin it from 57. Money. All right, divisional, down by 4. How do we respond? Big 3rd down, make the stop. I like that. Oh, it's 3rd and 20? Well, we got to hold here, right? Come on, Stutzman. Come on, Stutzman. I don't like this camera angle, but I do like our odds of stopping this. He is going to make that catch, but they'll get a field goal out of it. Yep, 10-3. We got a 2-minute drill. Let's get down there. Clock is not our friend. Clock is not our friend. That's the kind of throw you want when clock is not your friend. And Tyler Shuck misses another. Tyler Shuck no longer gets the excuses. He's got abilities. He's an 88 overall, 89 overall. He's got to be hitting that pass, if I'm being honest. But you know what? I know Tyler Shuck, and I know that he likes to run the damn football. We're looking at a 3rd and 1. I'm calling a timeout here. I'm not letting that clock tick on me. All right, 3rd and 1. Tyler Shuck, big drive. We need points before half. We want the momentum, and that is man coverage, and I love that. And if I didn't have that wheel route out there, that might be a touchdown. Olave might have taken that all the way, but that's all right. They sent the blitz. They paid for it. And they're going to leave Shaheed on the very similar route. We're going to get out of bounds. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm going to go red zone scissors here. I'm hoping this is man because Demetrius McBride's going to be able to get out of bounds on this. And he is manned up. He's pretty well defended, but that's a perfect ball. Breaks 1. Breaks 2. Who is this kid? Demetrius McBride is actually carrying this squad. 1st and goal, and he's out of bounds. Let's punch this thing in. Give me a blitz. No, sir. Shuck is flushed out. And that's an intentional grounding. I'm not out of the pocket. That's a holding? It's not an intentional grounding. It's a holding on Demetrius. All right. He's still a young buck. But you know what? The Packers accept that penalty, which I guess makes sense, but I'm going to get 4 more shots at this end zone, and I'd love to take it. First and goal. I'm not going in the middle there, but oh my God. Tyler Shough! He's a psycho. Tyler Shough will not shy away. He will not fumble. I love this guy. And McCoy looks like he's got a really nice looking inside release here, and he sure does. Tyler Shough, you miss one more big pass like that, I'm going to cut you from this team. I will Dak Prescott you. Oh my God, Tyler Shough is selling. I got it. Oh my God, and the pass rush comes in too hot. 4th and goal, we're going to get a field goal out of this. Wow. That is incredibly frustrating. Tyler Shough with the easiest pass of his life, a wide open slant, sails it. And Jake Bates got to come out to make this 10-6. Now it's 1st and 10, and the Packers are in the red zone. Maybe this isn't the season I thought it was. Game ain't over, boys. Game ain't over. Stutzman's out of position. He has the running back check down. He doesn't get it off. 2nd and 10. Okay, we're going to go cover 3 underneath. We're going to guess pass, and I want some pass rush out of Fisk. I want Milton Williams. I need somebody to get home. He's going to check down. Running back. Is that a fumble? I didn't even think that was a catch. That's a fumble. That's huge. 3rd and 5. No more mistakes, boys. No more mistakes. We clutch up right now. We take the lead. Let's get it. All right, right over the middle. I'm going to find Olave. It's 4th and 2. I think Demetrius McBride was made for this. I think that's, dude, this kid has been... no, I don't like this package. I don't like it anymore. I do see Mac. That's our 99 speed guy. I got McCoy underneath. Mac, he's too damn fast. He's got to be. What a ball. 99 speed, 99 agility, 99 acceleration, our speed demon. And Tyler Shough finally makes that clutch throw we were trying to. I'm going to blitz Herrick. I'm going to blitz Fisk. I'm on Brian Breesy right now, and he gets that. That's an impressive pass, an impressive catch. 3rd and 2, I'm blitzing. Pete Werner, Herrick, our newbie. I'm on Ronnie Hickman, and now Stutzman. I think it's a run. Packers. Packers play action. Doesn't matter. Saints are in there. Danny Stutzman gets home alongside Pete Werner, the classic Saint. And the Packers are going to take a field goal here on 4th and 10. Huge. It's all tied up in the divisional, boys. What a game this is. It is a big end-of-game drive, but it's 3rd and 17. I don't like this. What I do like is the fact that they're going to man up Chris Olave. Oh, that's a big blitz. I got to go Olave, and I got to go fast. Olave! Huge! That is such a big play. We can pull some clock off here and get a big touchdown. Demetrius McBride. Good-looking blocks. Hit the hole. He got hammered for it. 2nd and goal. Dude, the run game is lethal. It's lethal. 2nd and goal, 2 minutes, 35 seconds. We're going right back to the run. And Demetrius McBride is the best, one of the best running backs I've ever gotten to use. One of the best, like it's not Saquon Barkley, right? Because he's already in the game. But to actually draft a rookie that's this good is so cool. 1st and 10. Now we just need a huge stop to put this game away. Safe tackles, safe tackles. Zaire McLeod, one of our first draft picks. 2nd and 13, 2-minute warning. Packers with their backs against the wall. Just how I like it. Braden Fisk, you blitz, buddy. You blitz. Packers don't like what they see. We got a little adjustment here. 2nd and 13. Uh-oh. They certainly do like what they see. That's a great play by them. And Jaden Reed is still up. Get down. Get down. My Eskimo brother. Yeah, I had sex with a girl I had sex with. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that or that it's a big deal. 1st and 10. I just got an encroachment because I'm fucking yapping. 1st and 5. Bad penalty. Fisk. Blitz, buddy. 1st and 5. Big play. Oh, he's going to throw right in my zone. And Braden Fisk made that tackle somehow. That's actually crazy. He was on a pass rush assignment. Another pass from the Packers. Another quick check. Dude, Jordan Love is just rifling off these little checkdowns, and they're getting me. But they've only got one timeout left. Dude, a sack would change this game right now. A sack would change it all. I'm getting risky. Let's go, Danny Stutzman. Let's go, Danny Stutzman. A sack would change it all. Danny Stutzman. Love's flushed out. Throws cross body. Oh my goodness. How'd you even see that? It's dropped. 2nd and 10. Okay, well, we know what they're doing. I'm gonna QB spy. I'm gonna guess pass. Nothing's open. Nothing's open. Jordan Love's gonna take off. He's sacked. That's exactly what we needed. 3rd and 10. Okay, big stop, big stop, big stop, big stop. Big stop. Jordan Love's. Whoa! What happened? He's tackled in bounds? Green Bay burns their final timeout. He's tackled in bounds. Oh my goodness, this is huge. This is huge. I feel like they gotta pass, right? There's no way you're running this football, no timeouts. They're not. It's a pass. Hold, 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 hold! Sacked! 2nd and goal. They gotta get up there. Final play of the game. 9 seconds. Play action. Green Bay, he sails it. It's not the final play of the game. I thought that was gonna be final play of the game, but okay. Gotta play deep. Gotta guess pass. Gotta blitz Fisk. Here we go, boys. 3rd and goal. All the marbles, they go inside. We just need a tackle. And we got it. How do you not go end zone there? I mean, he was open, but how do you not go end zone there? Saints hang on, beat the Packers. We're moving on to the NFC Championship. That was such a good game. Had some really, really big plays. That fumble was huge. This may be the year, gentlemen. Ooh, it's Rams at Saints. The Rams is where we traded Chase Young. This is a 9-8 Rams team that just made the NFC Championship. So here's our roster right now. I said it'd look a little different, but Olave is still our best player. McCoy, McKinstry, Shuck, Fisk, Nate Wiggins, McCoy, Pryor, Milton Williams, Fuaga, Danny Stutzman, Adebo, and Breezy. Those are your top players. Let me see this Rams roster. I mean, I'm assuming there's a 99 Puka Nacua over there. There sure is. Oh, they got Jalen Carter in free agency. Shit. That's actually horrifying. Nico Collins, Jared Verse, Kyron Williams, Terry and Arnold. Damn, they had some good free agency pickups. And Jack Campbell. They had some really good free agency pickups. Doesn't look like they have Chase Young anymore, or he's washed. No, they just don't even have him. One more game and we're in the bowl, gentlemen. All right, big 3rd down, make the stop. I don't think they have Matt Stafford anymore. I didn't see Matt Stafford in there. Who's number 13? Charles Odom. Charles Odom is there. Oh, no. What a pass. I need a big hit. McKinstry. Oh, yeah. Because Kool-Aid. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that that came out of my mouth. Odom is their quarterback now, and I think this is a run if I know the Rams. I'm blitzing 2 off the right side. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. Wow, that's crazy that we blitz all that, and I actually had zones over there, and we still got. That was a great play by the Rams. 3rd and 5. They're bringing in the big guns. They're bringing me in for a moment here. Let's find the open man. Let's play this smart, nice and easy. Rashid Shaheed. I get my red zone moment now. It is so exciting to get in the red zone and just be like, yes, I'm giving the ball to my running back. I'm giving it to Demetrius McBride. This is the guy I trust. As I say that, we don't get a good push, and I only get a yard, but still, I'm not going to give up on our kid. He's so good. I do like Olave here, and I do like McCoy underneath as my check down. So let's take a look at how this progresses. I think Olave had a chance, but McCoy is such a fast tight end. And we get the touchdown right here. Beautiful work. 7-7. And it's a big 3rd down. It's time to make a stop. Not today, Lamar Odom. Not today, Lamar Odom. I'm on Danny Stutzman, and I'm ready to make a play. They're going to go play action. So much heat. Everybody's back there for that one. And somehow, oh my God, we just turned the ball over. We just turned the ball over in the red zone. Yikes, they have better field position now. That's no good. 1st and goal. It's a tough spot to be in. And very interceptable by Pete Werner. But I'll take it. We're going to guess pass here. I don't think they run this football on 2nd and goal. Good decision. They go airmail. My ball. Nate Wiggins is going to take it out. Oh, my God, Nate Wiggins. 7-7, 2nd and goal. The Rams throw a 100-yard pick 6. Nate Wiggins. That big free agent signing. They just tried to test. I mean, I get it. It's 99 Puka back there. I get it. But they just tried to jump ball test my boy Nate Wiggins. 6'2". Oh, that was Nico Collins. That makes even more sense. Nico Collins like 6'4". But damn. Not today. New Orleans. What a stop. All right, 3rd and 5. They're definitely passing. Stutzman's got this covered. I've got this covered. And guess who? It's Milton Williams. Our free agents just showed up big in the NFC Championship. We got a red zone alert. Wow, what a change of events. Rams looked like they were going to take a commanding lead. Now we can take a 2-possession lead. If we can convert this, we're going to our speed demon. Yeah, that guy's 5'8", 120 pounds wet, but you know what? He's fast as shit. I think Olave's a touchdown here. You single covered Olave. I got to test it. Chris Olave! 21-7. We're in the red zone again. Oh, now it's over. We put this in. It's over. First and goal. What do you got, boys? What do you got? I got another McCoy touchdown. Dude, we're clicking. We are firing on all cylinders right now. Rams get a tutty. Big field goal. We missed it. 21-28. Wait a minute. That was a big field goal we just missed. Jake Bates. Need that one out of you, buddy. All right, 1st and 10. We can end this game, though, with some beautiful clock management. I'm going to hit McCoy. They just cannot stop it. Los Angeles cannot stop that route today. McCoy's going to take some nice yards right there. Now 1st and 10. Some good clock off there. They burn a timeout. We're going Demetrius McBride. I went to the wrong side. They got big boy. They got a lot of talent on that D-line. Jalen Carter gets home quick. They burn another timeout. I'm going weak side, though. Oh, no. I did not mean to run that to the side, but it was the right decision. Demetrius McBride just ended the ball game. It's over. Tyler Shuck victory formation. NFC Championship goes to the Saints. Dude, that Nate Wiggins play completely changed the game. There's no way we win without that. 28-21, New Orleans Saints beat the Los Angeles Rams. Nate Wiggins got to be player of the game. Now place your bets, gentlemen. Who came out of the AFC? Is it going to be Kansas City, the Classic? Am I going to see the Bills? Am I going to see the Ravens? Or is it going to be a wild card? Do we got a rando coming out of that side? Oh. Yeah, it was a wild card. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're 11-6. What is their roster? Now, keep in mind, I don't think they would have drafted Travis Hunter because I can't control who they end up drafting. So they've got Brian Thomas, Trayvon Walker, Landon Dickerson, Trevor Lawrence, Devin Lloyd. This is literally just the Jaguars. TJ Gold, they got a superstar left tackle out of Alabama. Reggie Sharper, a superstar right guard. They have two superstar offensive linemen. Etienne, Josh Hines-Allen. They got Ronnie Stanley in free agency. So really incredible offensive line. Outside of that, a couple young corners that are good. Jahan Dotson, Christian Kirk still. This is an untalented Super Bowl roster. I am impressed that they made it. All right, gentlemen, well, we've made it. This is your final Saints Super Bowl roster with Ryan McCoy as our best player, 23 years old at 98 overall superstar X Factor. Generational talent. Olave is next, a true New Orleans Saint. Tyler Shuck, a true New Orleans Saint. Kool-Aid McKinstry as well. We got Braden Fisk in the Los Angeles Rams trade, who we just snuck out a win past. Nate Wiggins in free agency with the clutch pick 6. McCoy, you know, we got the brothers, the tight end center brothers. Jermichael Pryor, this is basically Vernon Broughton if you're a Texas fan. Milton Williams in free agency. Fuaga, Demetrius McBride, our incredible running back. And before I kick off this Super Bowl, I want to give this kid some nice abilities. Because we've just been kind of raw dogging the abilities. Let's give him Jukebox. I wish he got Bruiser. Unfortunately, he doesn't. So I'm going to go with Goal Line back. And finally, I'm going to give him Spin Cycle. Spin Cycle, Jukebox, and Goal Line back. The crazy thing is he is a elusive back. I've been trucking through everybody. He doesn't even have good trucking stats. He's just pretty heavy, I guess. 214 is not even that heavy. He's just a beast. It's that simple. Let's head into the Super Bowl, gentlemen. This will be a good one. Tyler Shuck, Trevor Lawrence. A big Super Bowl matchup. Oh, this game is kicking off. It's beautiful weather. Dude, a Jaguars-Saints Super Bowl, I don't know that I'll ever live to see the day, but that would be pretty cool. It'd be cooler if it was the Detroit Lions, but whatever. Tyler Shuck, get out there, son. You earned it, kid. You had some really tough first couple seasons, so you earned it. Our very first moment is kicking off the Super Bowl. McBride, Shaheed, McCoy. Let's play this smart. I'm going to the speed demon in the middle, and I just bonked a helmet. Damn. Not how you want to start out the Super Bowl. No helmet bonks. All right. We're going big, heavy, I form stretch. And oh my goodness, we're getting bagged. Anthony Morrow just bottled that up. 3rd and 14, we're going an empty set early. I don't like this. Oh my goodness, the pass rush. Josh Hines-Allen just dominated us, and we're punting our opening drive. Jags got an early 7, but we find ourselves in the red zone. Wow, what a piss-poor first drive. Let's bounce back. 1st and 10 in the red zone. I'm going to go Demetrius, and I'm going to run through somebody. Although now that I say it, I've given Demetrius McBride some really good tools for juking and spinning with jukebox and spin cycles, so I think I got to start utilizing those. Because everyone knows the best time to make big adjustments is right before the Super Bowl. 2nd and 9. Let's go, McBride. I'm done yapping. And I just outran my blocks, but I got a nice push from my boy. Don't overthink it. I'm going inside zone again. I'm not overthinking this. I know what got us here. And I know what's going to keep moving us. Oh, my goodness. My left guard just got bodied. What's going on out here? My left guard just got bodied by a linebacker. Unacceptable. 7-3. That's ugly. I mean, I'll take my points, but that's ugly. Now it's gun deuce close, and the defense needs my help. Uh-oh, boys. Danny Stutzman, 1st and 10. They're going to motion a tight end over. He gets all the way to the right side. What do you got, Jacksonville? What do you got? Ronnie Hickman! Deja vu! And Trevor Lawrence is going to make one of the biggest tackles of his life. Ronnie Hickman, an early free agent signing, comes up with a massive interception in the Super Bowl right there. And we find ourselves in the red zone again. Dude, my red zone offense is pitiful right now. I think we got to go slower and smarter. Let's just find a check down and make it work. Beautiful. Find a check down, make it work. McCoy! He's the best tight end in the league for a reason. Ryan McCoy just powerhoused his way into the end zone. Our defense gets a stop, and we're looking at 7-10. We've got the lead in the Super Bowl, and I see Olave in single coverage, and that is a dot. Very glitchy tackle, but a dot. Let's go. Let's use this whole clock, give them no time. What do we got here, boys? What do we got? Okay, double team. Beautiful double team. I had the corner route, but I can go McBride. I like it because I get a downfield block now, and I got a spin cycle now. Got lit up for it, but 44 seconds on the clock. We've got 2 timeouts. Let's just call a nice and easy play. Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. Clock's ticking. Let's go. Big snap right there. I'm going to take the easy one, and I'm going to call a timeout. 18 seconds. 1 timeout left. 2nd and 8. I think I want to take a shot. I think I do. Oh, McCoy. What are they doing? McCoy! 1st and goal on the 6, 13 seconds. They blitz their safety. Olave on the out route. I'm going to send Shaheed inside. I'm looking on that left side. I want to see what's home. Slant down the middle. Oh, risky. 2nd and goal, but we only eat 3 seconds on that. We still got another shot at this end zone. I think we owe it to this team to take it. All right, McCoy over the middle. I got McBride on that wheel. Shuck's got some time. Let's make a play. Let's make a play! Get 2 feet down! It was a money ball, and it was beautiful. And he doesn't get 2 feet down. This is the pros, kid. This is the pros. Oh, my goodness. We get points, and that's beautiful. But damn, we would have loved that touchdown. Regardless, we find ourselves in the red zone again. New Orleans Saints looking for this big Super Bowl win in their first playoff appearance in this rebuild. And guess who? McCoy on a drag is so OP. There is no linebacker in the National Football League that can stay with McCoy on virtually any man coverage route. He's just that good. You better put a safety or a corner on him, or you better pray. Those are your options. I'm going to go to Mac. Gets absolutely hammered, and he is not built for catches like that. 2nd and 10, Demetrius. I've gone away from you for a little bit. Let's find out. Demetrius McBride. Beautiful blocks. And McBride takes us down to the 3. This is 3 run plays straight. I can promise you what we're running right here. Tyler Shuck, Demetrius McBride, and that beautiful offensive line is looking to punch. Damn. Josh Hines-Allen is a freak, bro. He's a freak. He just stood up Demetrius. But we're not done yet. 2nd and goal. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it, McBride. Ran his ass over. 21-7. And defense needs my help. It's 4th and 1. And they're going for it. I think we got to blitz this. Let's go, Stutzman. 4th and 1. Let's go, Stutzman. Oh, yeah! Ball game! Wait, I'm speaking too soon. I'm speaking way too soon. It's 21-7. It's 4th and 13. Jaguars have their timeouts and let the clock tick like that? You got to go end zone, Law. Great defense. This game's over. Danny Stutzman with the hammer of a dude. Let's go. The New Orleans Saints are Super Bowl champions. That was looking scary. Jags with an early 7. We settled for 3, but it's a shutout ever since. Danny Stutzman. That 4th and 1 was such a big part of the game. They keep that drive alive. Maybe they score. But Danny Stutzman laid the hammer. Tyler Shuck getting interviewed. That might be your Super Bowl MVP. I don't know, though. Demetrius McBride with a big touchdown. McCoy had 2, I think. Did McCoy have 2 touchdowns? I got to go through these stats real quick. Tyler Shuck threw 1 touchdown, no interceptions. T-Law threw 1 interception. On the ground, McBride had 40 yards and 1 touchdown. Not great averages. Kasim Mack had 80. McCoy 4 for 73 and 1. Brian Thomas 3 for 54 and 1. I think it's going to go to Tyler Shuck. Unless it goes to a defensive player, but I think it goes to Tyler Shuck. What a Super Bowl, boys. That was an awesome playoff run. Some really close games in there. Packers and Rams really gave us some trouble. And we get a commanding dub here. Super Bowl MVP, Tyler Shuck. The Saints are 2-time Super Bowl champions. And I would say this is one of the most interesting rebuilds because I didn't win a single award at any point in time. Never won an offensive or defensive rookie of the year. Never won an offensive or defensive player of the year. I almost always am getting something in those categories or a coach of the year, but no. It went to everybody else. But regardless, we got really the only thing that matters, and that's a big fat ring. First things first, we got to sim a full season on autopilot to see if we left this team in the right spot. Make it make sense for me, for the love of God. We just went 5-12 after winning the Super Bowl. This has been, dude, what? How is that even possible? This team is so good. We are by far the highest overall in the league, and I'm on Chiefs playbook. The Giants just won the Super Bowl with Jalen Milroe as Super Bowl MVP. JJ McCarthy just won his 2nd MVP, and we're trash. All right, well, I'm so glad I got my Super Bowl. Let's take a look at how we lost. Okay, dude, I got shut out by the Panthers in week 1. What are you smoking? Clapped. Oh my God, dude. How on earth I've never seen a 0-31 score. That's pitiful. We just won the Super Bowl, bro. Let me see my team. Come on, there has to be something wrong here. Did somebody die? No, I have the most talented roster in the league. Tyler Shuck, Chris Olave, McCoy, Chiefs playbook. Defensively. Okay, so Fisk lost his. McKinstry's an X factor. McLeod's a superstar. I am very shocked at that. Anything can happen, gentlemen. Anything can happen. I'm so glad we made the playoffs, and we did. Let's take a look at the record book. Jahmyr Gibbs on the Panthers rushed for 30 touchdowns. 30. He got a touchdown and a half a game. Aiden Hutchinson had 24 sacks in a season. Odunze had 26 touchdowns in a season. JJ McCarthy has the passing touchdowns single-season NFL record. This is a very interesting rebuild. Breaking no records, winning no awards, winning the Super Bowl, and then going 5-12 after. What about Saints? I mean, we had to have broken some Saints records, right? Rookie game records? No. We broke none. Rookie season records, we broke passing yards and pass touchdowns with Shuck. Single game records, we broke receiving yards with Olave last year for 224. Season records, we broke 1 touchdown catches, Olave with 20. And career records, Alvin Kamara. We got Alvin Kamara the rushing touchdown. Well, he may have already had it now that I say that, but he at least added to it. Olave has the touchdown catches record at 79. Wow, this is so weird. Honestly, an awesome rebuild, though. The team is cracked. I don't know. I really don't. I thought I was building the most God squad of God squads. Either way, boys, it was an absolute blast to rebuild the New Orleans Saints. But Coach Boozy has won his Super Bowl, and that's all he set out to do. Thank you, boys, as always, for watching. By the way, I just want you to know that you mean so much to me. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. And when I say have a great day, I really mean it. I hope that your day improves if it's been a tough day, or if it's already been a great day, I hope it gets even better. Regardless, you got this. Have an awesome day. I love you. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.